So Stork looking focused there. Bisu looking bored as usual. Going down, pretty boy. Okay, that was uncalled for, I know. I like Bisu too, but I think Stork is definitely deserving of moving on here, but we'll see. Oh, the battle might be happening here. Stork has the advantage with the upper ramp there. Bisu trying desperately to take down that Reaver. He does take it down. And, but Stork has another Reaver coming up to hopefully take out Bisu's attacking forces. Now Bisu getting a lot of scarabs off. These guys pretty much even here, but another Reaver going down for Stork. That is major. Stork has got to get out of there. And you see Bisu is going to be able to push Stork all the way back to his base. Stork has got to be feeling that one. That's got to hurt, especially with that expansion. He can't really defend here. Oh, man. This might be very bad for Stork. You see, Stork doesn't really have enough units to protect his Nexus. Stork desperately trying to get some units grouped together here before he moves out. Oh, Stork, you got to get out there soon. He's going to lose a lot of minerals on this. Yeah, that Nexus is going down. Shouldn't have expanded that soon. But you see, Stork is moving out now with a shuttle. So, yeah, it looks like Bisu's pretty much doing the same thing to Stork as Stork did to Bisu. And, well, no. I'm thinking of the Much versus Bisu match, where Bisu went right up and contained Much inside of his base here while Much was trying to expand. This is pretty much exactly the same situation, so we'll see if Stork is able to wriggle his way out of this the way Much wasn't. Very interesting to see what happens here. See, Stork is gathering a force before he tries to break out of this mini-contain. Losing all those minerals on that Nexus is definitely going to hurt him, but he did have the gateways out before Bisu, so he's going to be able to get more units out, especially if he put down some more gateways. But you see, he's kind of flying around with the shuttle. I'm not sure what he was doing with that shuttle, if he dropped anything off at the bottom or not. There's a Zealot going out to scout there. And now you see that Stork is actually coming up from behind with Reavers. A very risky play, exposing those Reavers. They don't really have any kind of Dragoons to protect them, but you see Stork has managed to fight his way out of this contain, using those Reavers from behind, doing something that Much could not. So Bisu not able to contain Stork, taking down an observer as well. So Stork doing a fantastic job at getting out of that, and now Stork has the advantage. Stork is going to be able to push in, and I'm not sure if Bisu is going to have enough to defend his own Nexus. This is crazy. Stork may be able to take out Bisu's Nexus the way Bisu took out Stork's, and that could definitely even up the game for both players. You see Stork might be waiting for a shuttle filled with Reavers before he pushes in. No, Stork is using the Reavers to take out these kind of hiding Dragoons here, but it looks like he might lose a Reaver here if he's not careful. No, able to take that out, and now he's putting down that Nexus again. And now Stork is bringing his Reavers in, bringing in reinforcements, and I think Stork is going to try to push the Nexus of Bisu. Bisu might not have enough to hold this. You see, he has Dragoons, probably about the same amount of Dragoons, but he might not have the same amount of Reavers here. Bisu falling back a little bit here, trying to get the height advantage of this ramp, but Stork pushing in himself. There are 2 Reavers for Stork to Bisu's 1 Reaver. No, Bisu has 2 Reavers now, but Bisu losing his entire force here. Bisu's got to get some awesome Scarab Blast, but no, Bisu loses a Reaver. He's retreating with his second Reaver there, and now Bisu has nothing to defend his Nexus. Look at this. This is crazy. Bisu trying to get some lucky Scarabs off there. But Stork has a Reaver of his own, probably 2 in that shuttle. Well, maybe just the 1. I think there was a Reaver that went down in that last battle. But if Stork is able to take out this Nexus, this could be game-altering here. These players are so even. I can't even believe how even they are in PvP. But now you see Stork going in for kind of a drop behind here with his Reaver. This could be a major economic advantage for him if he can take out all of these probes. Dead Scarab. There was a dead Scarab there, but he was able to get about 3 or 4 probes in that, I think. Maybe 2 or 3. I wasn't able to see how many he got. That's definitely going to help him. if he can't take that Nexus down, I think that's going to be the next best thing, taking out the mining probes. And you see Stork does have his expansion up and running now. And he's got a bunch of reinforcements in the middle, probably gearing up for an attack on Bisu's expansion, his natural expansion. Whew. This is a great match so far. You see observers meeting up in there in the middle. Oh, an observer going down for Bisu. And wow, this is anyone's game at this point because both players have their expansions up and running. I think Bisu had his out a little bit before Stork and was able to hit one of Stork's nexuses. Excuse me, but Stork is just keeping on the harassment here. It looks like he might be moving in with more Reavers to try to do some economic damage here. I think he's got to get out of here, but because those Dragoons are going to take down that shuttle if he's not careful. Whew. Okay, Stork does have an observer there watching over things, keeping an eye on Bisu. Since it does have low health, it's not going to last much longer anyway. So we might as well get the scout out with it. 3 Reavers out for Bisu. Stork is prepping up in the middle in a semi-contained wall of Dragoons there, and you see that. Was that Stork down there? Stork putting up a nexus to the right of Bisu's natural expansion, I think. I can't really tell on the minimap from the quality of this video, but yeah, I think Stork did set up another expansion down there. It's going to be probably going to take Bisu a while to find that, so it could be it's a risky move, but it could end up helping him in the long run. Ooh, he's got to get that shuttle out of there. Don't scout with the shuttle. And there is Reavers cleaning up that small Dragoon force that was trying to push out there. Now you see that Bisu is ready to push up. Bisu trying to play some aggressive defense here is, I think, the best way I can put it. Pushing Stork back, trying to keep Stork from pushing that Nexus. Because if Bisu's second Nexus goes down, that could be game for him. You see there are an awful lot of Reavers out for Bisu. Bisu manages to get a pot shot out. Oh, this is going to be a gigantic battle. Stork does have the high ground here. We'll see if he uses it to his advantage. Oh my god. Just Dragoons going down left and right. And I'm honestly not sure who's going to take this one. Looks like Stork manages to keep the high ground. Both players sustaining heavy losses. This is such a tense match here. Oh man, anyone's game. It looks like the mains are about mined out for both players. So, yeah, I think this is going to come down to who can spot whose expansions and take them out.